Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if this is your first time here. Today we are building a cute traditional English cottage. Now there are certain things that unfortunately we are not allowed to do in The Sims, and some of them are quite specific, like coloring ceilings and having beams on the ceilings, which is a very cottagey thing. So you just have to use your imagination here, okay? Now this house is quite big. It is bigger than a traditional cottage. This has 5 bedrooms. What I did instead is all of the areas are quite small. So you have like a smaller kitchen, smaller sized bedrooms, but just quite more of them really. But yeah, so this house is like a house that I would really like to live in. I think the end result is quite cute, and I do like a good cottage. Um, Obviously the design of like the furniture and stuff is not my personal style. I would have liked to change that. But one thing I probably wouldn't change that much would be the kitchen. I think the kitchen turned out exactly like I wanted, and I think it looks pretty cute. So downstairs you have quite a few areas in there. First of all, you've got obviously the lounge when you walk in. I wanted to do something that's also quite specific to cottages, and some houses in England have that a lot, which is the staircase going directly into the living room and then have a hallway adjacent to that that will take you to the kitchen and all of the other rooms of the house. Whew, nearly ran out of breath there. Yeah, so you got a nice little fireplace area here. I like it with the stairs there. I think it's quite cutesy, if you will. And yeah, so you do have as well a little den room. Basically, I just had an extra room, and it's kind of like a little nook. I wasn't quite sure what to put in there, so I made like a little den or like a reading space or whatever. I mean, if you do want, and if you do download this, you can, have maybe a playroom, a small gym area, or like a skill building room, something that is good for your gameplay. But I decided to add that instead because you do have already an office. There's a smaller office. I do have as well a kitchen with a separate dining room, and adjacent to the kitchen is a little laundry area. I've been really careful not to forget about that because most of you like to have a specific laundry area, because I realize it's one of the most liked packs ever. So I have to pay attention to include that. So this is the little kitchen area. I used these cabinets that came with Jungle Adventures, I believe, which I thought looked pretty damn like country style, looks pretty nice. And yeah, now I have been posting quite frequently here on YouTube. I've been building like a mad woman on my gallery. You will see that there are loads of things that end up there that don't end up here. So I've been keeping myself pretty busy. I was away from YouTube for a while whilst I was doing some real life projects around here, and I was quite busy, but now I am devoting more time to Sims again and to my channel, and especially because now we have a new expansion pack coming out, and except for seasons, I don't think I have been as excited as I am now. It's going to be called Island Living, and it is kind of a dupe of the Sims Free Island Paradise. I am really excited. So excited, beyond excited. Because if you take a look at my channel. I love like tropical builds. I build in different kinds of genres of tropical, but I love it so much. And I'm so excited. The trailer just released today. I already knew kind of what was coming out just because, there's leaks and there's all kinds of like the conspiracy side of Sims of what's going to come out next with patches and stuff. And yeah, So I'm quite excited for that to come out. Tell me in the comments if you wanted this pack or if you wanted something different. But I know that most of you are excited for it. But all of that just to say that I really want to thank all the subscribers that have been here since the beginning and all the new ones that are coming in like very quickly. I would just want to thank you. And thank you for enjoying my builds, and thank you for, downloading and leaving comments. It's really nice when you guys engage, and I really appreciate it. But back to the house. So if you are not familiar with like English or British houses, even if your house tends to have a bigger terrain, you typically do have a patio, which is called a terraced house. You do have a little patio area, and then the rest is just like lawn. I decided to enclose that with like a baby little fence. So you do have a larger plot of land, but with a tiny enclosed patio. I mean, you can extend it or put a pool there. English houses, especially cottage, you don't get pools. At the top is like maybe a jacuzzi that you would buy from like a supermarket shop that I'm not going to say the name of, but is quite well known. That is something very popular here. But yeah, so I just try to keep things very realistic. Obviously, there's a few things that are not realistic. Like typically, you wouldn't have a separate laundry room. It could be like a cupboard or something that you transform into a laundry room. But a designated laundry room is not something that I have seen. I live in Bristol, which is a city, but you still get quite a few rural parts. And I myself live in a quite rural area in Bristol, so I see cottages all the time and I do love them. Well, screenshots are coming up any second now. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to press that little bell notification, because then otherwise I will be putting videos out and you won't know. So press a little bell notification that will notify you every time a new video is posted. If you do want to download this, look for me on the gallery using hashtag simsdesigns or hashtag simsdesignsyt. Do follow me on there as well, please. And here are some screenshots for you to enjoy. Don't forget, try to blank out that there's a white roof and just try to imagine it with like beams and stuff being really, cottagey and country style, because there's nothing we can do about that. Anyways, I hope you liked this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!